Hi Ashwati. Hi Ajit. Thank you so much for joining me today. Seeing everyone's names pop up is really lovely. It's like Pranam Pepe, hi, good morning. Yeah, seeing everyone's names pop up always feels like, yeah, I'm meeting my family again. Hey Palak. So, somebody wrote to me yesterday with a very sweet request. They asked if it's okay to share the sessions, and absolutely, so sweet of you to think that you even had to ask. You absolutely can. And in fact, I wanted to try another thing, which is we're trying to, grow this circle, the Keeping It Light circle, and also start more in depth discussions on specific things. So if you feel like, and especially if you've been here for a week or a month or all 63 sessions so far, today's the 64th, and if you feel like sharing, go ahead and hit share right now. So maybe some of your friends or relatives can join us in the live session. So go ahead. And so sweet, the person who asked. Thank you. Shubhra, good morning. So, today, once again, I actually want to talk about lessons from dolphins because there was so much that I learned. Hey Shine, I learned so much, and a quick recap of last time's um, looking out for each other. When the going gets tough, don't forget to come up for air, and having a diverse circle of friends, right? So these three things were beautiful topics to think about. And I found at least 10 more. So I've picked another three, like my next three beautiful lessons from dolphins, and I'm happy to share them. And please keep sending me more if you're learning things that are different. I'd love to know. So, as mentioned last time, dolphins are social creatures. And you'll remember that they live in what is known as dolphin pods. So, the new thing that I learned is that dolphins give themselves names, and they do this by developing their own individual whistle, and they can recognize their own name as well as names of other dolphins. And what it felt like is that, as we go about our day or our work or any sort of interaction, I think it's so important to take the time to learn people's names. Anyone who helps you, just ask, hey, what's your name? And it's a beautiful thing. Even strangers who um, have helped you somewhere, and you're maybe they're helping you with your luggage or something like that, and just ask a name and thank them by name. It's a beautiful thing. So the cool thing about dolphins is that not only do they recognize their own name and other dolphin names through these whistle sounds, they've been known to remember the distinct whistle of another dolphin they've shared a tank with up to 20 years ago, even if they only lived together for a few months. And yeah, that's cool. So, besides learning people's names, I was thinking about this. It's been so beautiful for me, at least in the Keeping It Light circle, to learn little things about you, And actually, Sunny is the person who suggested dolphins, and I'm so grateful for that, and so happy that I know now that he loves dolphins. So, taking time to learn more about our friends beyond, what they do and kind of where they're from or where they grew up, but the little things. So definitely do that. So take the time to learn people's names and maybe even learn a little bit more about them. Second beautiful idea from dolphins: they have perfected the art of shifting leadership roles, of situational leadership. And here's what I mean. Leadership within the dolphin pod is without ranking or seniority. I wish our culture was like that. In the dolphin pods, leadership is shown through inspiration, passion, and movement that is fluid and organic and can change to meet the needs of whatever situation the dolphin pod finds themselves in. And this is what I mean by situational leadership. So, in a moment, marine biologists who've been studying dolphin pods have realized that They allow leadership to be fluid, and the leadership shifts from one dolphin to another without hesitation or resistance. And the shifting, to humans as they're watching dolphins react to situations, it feels dynamic and ego-less. As a new dolphin takes the lead, the one that was leading becomes a fully engaged follower. And thus, they have a particular leader to step into results or moments so that new results can be from fresh inspiration and passion that is ready to be, harnessed, used, implemented by all of the dolphins in the pod. And I thought that was astounding. I mean, for sure, humans don't usually work with situational leadership. There's so much ego involved in a lot of organizations. And I wonder, as we go about things in our lives, whether we can loosen the control that we need to have and actually allow a shifting leadership position. I mean, I know sometimes there are executive decisions that need to be made, and of course, there are exceptions. But in general, I found this concept really fascinating: situational leadership and shifting leadership. So the third one was remembering that regular communication and teamwork is what is going to get you really far. Now, marine biologists have shared that dolphins connect with each other as often as possible. They know that communication is really important, and they do communicate within the dolphin pod using click sounds. If you've ever seen a dolphin video, you hear the that kind of sound. I can't make it, of course, but definitely spend a minute and look at a dolphin video. They seem to encourage the pod members to keep in touch so that their social bonds are made stronger, and they're basically making sure that all their near and dear ones are doing okay. And so, just like the shifting leadership or the situational leadership perspective that they have, there is this immense sense of teamwork. And what's very interesting and very beautiful and useful, I think, for humans is that dolphins don't seem to care where good ideas come from. They're always open to alliances and collaborations that work to make things better, even sometimes with a species that's outside of, the dolphin family. And they basically have understood and practice this deep, immersive form of teamwork that allows them to achieve much more when they're working together rather than competing against each other. So I have kind of a newfound respect for dolphins. I had no idea that, they that they're just such interesting animals, and they have such an interesting way of um, organizing themselves. So just to recap, taking the time to learn people's names, I think it's a beautiful thing. And even a step further, taking time to ask questions about who they are beyond the basic boxes of, country or race or gender or work, or career. And actually getting to know who they are, their individual likes and dislikes, and what makes them tick. Second thing, the art of situational leadership, the art of switching and shifting leadership roles as the situation may require. And thirdly, remembering that regular communication and teamwork is the best way to get you far, and to embrace ideas no matter where they come from. I love that. And Sunny, if you're online today, thank you again. This was really revelational, and I would love more suggestions from everyone. If you feel that you'd like to discuss a specific topic or add to this lessons from animals, because it's one of my favorite things of keeping it light. So let's do a little bit of breathing and think about some of those lessons from our dolphin friends. And let's just take 3 breaths together. Maybe breathing in for 4, 2, 3, 4, and exhaling for 4, 2, 3, 4. And again, breathing in, 2, 3, 4, and exhaling. And one last time all together, breathing in, 2, 3, 4, and exhaling. Shine, you want a dolphin now? Yeah, I feel you. I feel you. I have so many more. I may have to bring this, this topic back because there's just so much that I've learned about dolphins that I'm already thinking of applying. I mean, even as I'm working towards this, you know, this new idea of the Keeping It Light Circle, which I'm working with 7 other friends of mine, I'm realizing that I've been stuck for a few days, and some of you who are on that team know about it. I've been feeling stuck, I've been feeling overwhelmed, and I realized that I just need to ask for help, and we can all do this together. And situational leadership is the best thing ever. So please, whoever's in our little team that's working on this, hold me accountable to that. Remind me of that. I want to grow. I want to get better. And for anyone who's joining late, not during the live session, welcome. Thank you for being here. Don't forget to subscribe if you're on YouTube and look out for more information. I will see you on Friday, darlings. Have the best day. Have a very dolphiny day. Love you all, and I'll see you soon. Mwah! Bye, everyone. Love you guys. Ladies, people, not guys. Bye.